Hi my loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're not going in order, my loves. We're just going to go with whatever sign calls me next. So Virgos, you are up next. Your energy feels so good though. I like it. It's like there's energy of a lot of preparedness, a lot of organizing. Like you're just organizing a lot, you're clearing out a lot. Some of you are like, it's like an energy of nesting, trying to get your home ready for something, or maybe like you're going to ask somebody to move in with you. Some of you are going to be moving in with your significant other, so you're trying to like create space or something like that. Alright, I'm going to pray super fast and then we'll jump in. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of the information for that is listed below, as well as the rituals and everything else that I offer. The protection oils, the anxiety oils, or the sprays, all of that. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com or text me at 971-354-9504. Alright, my loves. As I drift, my third eye opens, blinking open truth. My dreams are my guide, my intuition is high. The knowledge that I gain are the answers that I seek. Spirit, please open my third eye so that I can see the truth. Please open my crown chakra with divine light. Taking this time to invite in the divine light of God, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Only the energy of love and light is welcome. Negative energy must leave my home now. Spirit, I ask that you please come into this reading. Please bless this reading. Make this your message only. You know the intention and the purpose behind this reading and what needs to come through. Please remove me of any judgment, doubts, fears, insecurities. Give me clear, direct messages to get the sign of Virgo back into alignment with their higher selves, but most importantly you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. There could be a lot of Scorpio cross watchers in here, or there could be some of you could have like a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio moon, or some of you could be connecting with the Scorpio. Alright, messages for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. Material and spiritual prosperity. Sacrifice. Seven of Wands. Oh, sorry, no. The Chariot. The Sun in reverse. Five of Pentacles, which is obstacles and challenges. Virgo, what are you creating for yourself? Like, what are you doing? Some of you have it really good right now. I feel like a lot of you have like material, you have prosperity, you have spiritual, spiritual, now I can't talk. Mercury retrograde really affects us, okay? Just keep that in mind. So if you start to get frustrated with your words, just, if you start to mumble and like, I struggle with your words, know that you're Mercury, you're ruled by Mercury, and I don't know who doesn't know that, but just in case. But with material and spiritual prosperity, I feel like you have it, you have everything you want right now, and I feel like it's almost like a sense of sacrifice for excitement. Why are you going to what are you sacrificing? It's like everything is coming towards you, and because it's so calm, which is so not like you, it's really weird for you to want to rock your boat, and you usually don't like to do that. That's not your thing, Virgo. But with material and prosperity and spiritual prosperity followed by sacrifice, it's very hard, because I feel like the universe has moved you into a specific place and you're about to sacrifice it so that an experience or go through a certain things. But I feel like you're moving there. You're the one that's taking yourself there. You got on the horse and you're the one that's riding to that destination. But where you're going to be arriving is like unhappiness. You're pushing a lot of people away. I feel like there's like a sense of like wanting to be alone, which is okay. You're the hermit. That's how you reset your energy. But don't stay there. Go in, get the answers that you need, and then come back out and reconnect with the world, because with the world is where you're going to receive material and spiritual prosperity, right? You get it from the world, but you are spirit. We are all spirit, but we are all one soul. We are all connected. I don't know if that's what you believe, that's okay. If it's not what you believe, I understand. I understand people believe that we have more than one soul, but I believe that we all share one soul and we are all different spirits. Like we're all different. It's like we all share one body, but a bunch of different little cells, right? That's, yeah. one mass. It's just, remember, where you're moving yourself into the triumph that you think you're taking yourself into, because it's almost like you're telling yourself, you're denying yourself something that you really want, something that you truly desire, that you know would work for you. You're denying that, thinking that it's more spiritual. You're denying that, thinking that this is the right thing for me. But instead, my love, you're actually sacrificing the thing that you want, because it's safer, honestly. There's a saying, or there's like I can't remember where I got it from, but I've read so many books, and I swear I get quotes everywhere, and I'm just like, where did that come from? Like, I'm so bad with names of songs and artists and names, period, you guys. Like, if I meet you, you're probably gonna have to tell me your name. I'll remember your sign so fast, but for some reason your names don't stick to me. But what was I saying? It was right there. Oh my god, that keeps happening to me. It went away. It feels like it feels like it's coming with the sacrifice, like to sacrifice your own happiness, thinking that you're doing the right thing, or thinking that you're not. We outgrow these things, my loves. When we're ready to let something go, then we're not struggling to still hold on to it. There's a reason why I was going to say my saying, the worst mistake a man could ever make is not make any. That's like the biggest one, because then you're not ever going to win. Tell me about material and spiritual prosperity. Tell me about material and spiritual prosperity. Ace of Wands. So you're thinking about a new beginning, about where you want to go, about where your passion is trying to lead you. You're being honest with yourself, but some of you are trying to hold on to too much control. It's like you want to ride on the plane, but you want to yell at the pilot, telling him how to do it. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to fly a plane. So stop trying to tell the pilot how to do it. I feel like you want to ride, and you feel like you trust, but at the same time you want to hover over everyone to make sure everyone's doing the right thing, and everyone is like, if you're a manager, if you're this, but you have to delegate, you have to get help. You can't do it all by yourself, and you shouldn't be that type of person anyway. I'm sorry. Even if you are trying to do the right, like, your people would work so much harder for you if you do not treat them that way. Trust me. Like, they will ride for you. They will come in on their, like, not that you want them to come in on their sick days, but they will, like, force themselves to get up and come in for you, because they know that you're a good boss, and that they didn't want to leave you alone. When I was a boss, no lie, that's what everybody would tell me. Like, I was going to call out, but I didn't want to leave you alone, so I didn't want, like, they would come in, or just because they knew that it was me. Like, when you take care of your people will take care of you. Trust me. Like, you can't ignore that. And I feel like some of you could be, like, receiving a lot of good things, but maybe you're moving into an energy that's a little bit too ego driven, and it's gonna take that ego. There's nothing wrong with ego. We have to have a certain amount of ego. It's like food to our soul, believe it or not. It really is. Like, we have to have a healthy amount of self-esteem, but you can't take it out on the people that are around you because you're frustrated. You can't. I feel like some of you are, but if you're doing that, you're going backwards, and you're going to create more conflict in the workplace, more stagnancy. It's going to feel like it's not going to feel like you want anything. Honestly, you could be sacrificing someone, and you could be like, or firing someone that you know didn't do anything wrong, but you're letting your ego get to you, or something like that. You could be trying to get away from someone or pull away from someone because maybe they said something, or maybe they acted a certain way that you feel like was defensive, but you're going backwards. You're sacrificing your happiness because you know what you want, but you're only doing it because you feel like they disrespected you in some way. So you feel like you have to triumph. You feel like you have to be above them, or you have to do something, but it's only going to push you into your unhappiness. What's the point of standing there and arguing and going back and forth with someone and constantly, you know what I mean, going back and forth? Like, what's the point of arguing with someone if you're going to end up on the couch and crying, you know what I mean, and unhappy, or if you're going to end up not talking to them for weeks, and not, like, that's not worth it. There's always different ways to be able to say something or to be able to explain something. Or what's the point of like losing your job because you want to be an asshole of a boss? Like, don't do that. Like, think about what you're doing. Think about how you're running, how you're moving, and how you want other people to respect you, so that other people can respect you. Like, wherever, that's one of the reasons why I've always, like, no, you're never going to talk to me, like, in any type of way where you think it's just okay. No. Like, anybody, any attitude about anything, like, I talk to you with respect, I expect the exact same thing. Like, I do. If you can't respect me, then you're not old enough or you're not mature enough to be having a conversation with me. I'm sorry. It's just that's what it is. Like, if you think it's okay for you to disrespect me, then what does it say? You can send shots, but check my return policy and see if you really want to. 7 of Wands, exactly. Sorry, I think that's my energy. I'm all getting all defensive. I'm gonna put it back, but I think that's my energy. Tell me about sacrifice. No, but for some of you, you're getting a little bit in that energy. Like, you're letting things, like, kind of get a hold of you. Like, remember, a very powerful person does not get triggered easily. Okay? So if you get triggered easily, then ask yourself, where am I losing power? Where am I leaking? That's literally what it is. You're on a ship. Find the fucking leak. When somebody triggers you, where am I leaking? What the fuck did they just hit? It has nothing to do with them, because if I don't find the hole, if I don't find where it's leaking from, it's gonna blow up on me. Like, it has nothing to do with them. I'm in the fucking ship. It's my boat. You know, pay attention to your own thing. Don't let people trigger you or push you into sacrificing what you know you've worked really hard for. And just because people want to piss you off. But again, like, don't censor yourself. I'm not telling you to censor yourself, but I'm telling you to think about how to be like, you don't have to be a fucked up person. You don't have to let ego drive all the time. You can be, like, aware. Like, some of you are like, I don't know, some of you are bosses and you're fucking denying everybody's, like, time off. Or some of you just got recently denied. Like, you see what I mean? Like, things like that are really unnecessary. Like, you don't just go on and make, like, life more difficult for other people. Yeah, find the power with, like, you need to treat people the right way, or it's so weird that I would tell you that, Virgo, because you guys are the healers. So I could be talking, like, maybe I'm giving you, like, a little speech for you to tell somebody that's not treating you right, like, how to treat you. So maybe some of you are going to be taking some of the things, you're going to be like, no, you don't treat somebody like this. You don't do this. But because I feel like someone's letting power, or somebody's letting, like, even in a relationship, somebody's letting whatever was said get to them, and they're sacrificing what they wanted, what they desire, like what they were looking for. Six of Cups, they're sacrificing their relationship, like a soulmate. And you're not, the thing is that you're not playing. You're not playing with this person. The Lovers with the 5 of Pentacles. Who just got this? Sagittarius just got this. Exact same thing. With Triumph. Some of you, something looks better, right? Something looks better. Something looks nicer. You could be in a marriage, or you could be in a relationship. You could be a job, or you could be a boss, or whatever. You could be, like, something like that, but there's something that looks better. Like, it almost feels like, you know, in those movies when they're trying to trap somebody, so a girl, like, looks all sexy and walks by someone and then goes and, like, waves to come here, like that type of thing. I feel like some of you could be getting into that. So it could be that someone looks better, someone looks like they're more fun, or they're more like this, or I don't know. I just feel like it's not healthy. And I also feel like they might not be healthy body wise, or like not body wise, like, I don't know, they might have, like, some type of STD or something like that, Virgo. So some of you might be thinking something looks better, but it's really rotten. Like, no, the moment you bite it, it tastes disgusting. And some of you, oh my God, hell. Like, some of you are letting someone go, or you're thinking about starting a new beginning with someone that's not, they're not good for you. This person's gonna make you really unhappy, and the universe is already telling you, yo, you're sacrificing like your wealth, what we're trying to create for you, because you're alone, because you think you're alone, and because you're trying to find and connect with people with just a random ass person. And now you're gonna get yourself stuck in a situation that you don't even want to be in. Like, you're creating your own obstacles and challenges for what, Virgo? For what? You can be alone and be happy alone. You don't have to be with this person that's going to bring in a bunch of fucking drama. For what? Because you feel alone? Like, it almost feels like you're bringing someone in and you're sacrificing something. You're sacrificing what you've been creating, the relationship you've been creating with spirit and yourself, your own health. Some of you are celibate and you're letting someone come in and fuck that up for you. Like, the universe is saying, what we've been working hard on, like, what are you willing to sacrifice for someone else's happiness? Like, we've been working on this. We've been doing this. Like, we've been on this. Like, what are you going to sacrifice for another person? And for what? Tell me about the sun in reverse. Because it is a sacrifice. Tell me about the sun in reverse. Six of Swords. It almost feels like you don't want to. Like, this might be like a really hot chick with an STD. Like, I don't know, you guys, or something like that. Like, somebody that's super fucking hot with an STD. Like, I would just be like, nope, just don't do it. Just don't. It just, like, or somebody, like, you want to, like, sacrifice something that's so good that can bring in a lot of stable, like, just a stable energy, and you could be sacrificing with the fucking, like, and it's not a hit on people with STDs. Like, I'm gonna say like 80% of the world has them now, right? And it's not a hit on this person, but it almost feels like you're gonna sacrifice someone that, or something that's, or what you've been working for, what you've been working so hard on yourself, like all that you've been changing about yourself. Some of you had stopped having friends with benefits type of relationships, and then all of a sudden you want one again, or you're going to be brought back into one. Like, it's something that wants to pull you back in, and once it pulls you back in, it's going to be very hard for you to pull yourself out of it, Virgo. Very hard. Seven of Wands. You need to resist this, fight against it, and just move on. You don't need to. Remind yourself, that's not who I am anymore. I don't want that. I don't have a desire for this anymore. It doesn't even feel good when I'm doing this anymore. So I don't have to do this. I'm not going to do this. No. I'm not. I'm not creating obstacles and challenges that I know where I've been. Like, I've been there before. I know that doesn't serve me. I know it doesn't work for me. What the fuck am I going back there for? Like, ask yourself that. Be real with yourself and be honest with yourself, because that's the only way you're going to change anything, Virgo. Like, if you're honest with yourself, what am I creating that for? What am I moving into? Why am I trying to, like, create toxicity because of this? Like, this isn't healthy, and I know better. You always know better. I'm telling you, it's so weird that I have to talk to you like this, Virgo. I don't understand. Some of you could be talking to someone else like that, though. Two of Swords. You see, you're not sure. What is there not to be sure of? Like, you know you don't want drama. Don't create it. Three of Cups. Some of you could be starting like a third party relationship. You know you're very in love or very much into a connection, and you're going to start another one. You're in a strong connection with the Queen of Wands. Five of Wands. But the thing is, like, this Queen of Wands gets a lot of attention. Oh, wow. Oh, what are you doing? Why? For what? See? Some of you are sacrificing your Empress with the Ten of Pentacles for a Queen of Wands. You're creating your own problem because you don't even want to be with this Queen of Wands. You're creating this because you want to be with this Empress, but this Empress feels too much for you. I just did a reading for Sagittarius, and it feels a little similar. It feels like it's going to be a big upgrade, though. So I feel like if you actually, like, are able to stay or connect, like if you're meant to connect with this Empress, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is going to be a very healthy, very nurturing, very loving connection. If you do not go fucking backwards into a connection, or into a relationship with someone that you know that does not serve you, someone that doesn't care about your highest good. That's the best way to know. Talk about the things that really matter to you and see how they respond. All right, if it really matters to you to learn, and this person doesn't like to learn, or this person doesn't like really like to acknowledge the things that you whatever, then notice that. If it's skateboarding, if it's whatever, snowboarding, whatever is your thing, like, talk about it. Put it out there as much as you can so you can wait, like, feel for their reaction, so you can see what they really feel. Because that's what's going to tell you if you're able to live with someone for the rest of your life or not. And I'm not saying you have to do everything together all the time. You don't. You guys can definitely go, like, you're set. Like, I believe Virgo, I don't have to tell you, you believe in space in a relationship. I believe in space in a relationship. And I'm a projector. We need to sleep alone. Like, I love to sleep alone. People would never understand when I would tell people that I slept with my kiddos, like, next to me only for, like, the first 6 months, because I'm one of those people that when I'm sleeping, I need, like, the space. I really need it because I feel like I suffocate. And I never understood it until I found out that I was a projector. And when we sleep is when we regenerate our own energy and clear off our own energy. And when we're not sleeping alone in our own bed, we connect, automatically sync into the next person, the person that's next to us, and our energy, like, works through them and, like, regenerates their energy instead of our own, and it, like, half does ours, and we end up exhausted. So if you struggle with that, find out if you're a projector. All right, my love, because it's called human design and human design test. But anyway, I feel like some of you are just, it's a creation. Like, don't create your own thing. You know what you want. You know what works for you. You know what doesn't. You've been through this before, so follow it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to make a decision, and don't go backwards if you don't want to. That's where, if it feels similar. For example, you're not going to go to the store and try on a size 7 if the size 7 doesn't fit you. You're not going to go and get 10 other pairs that are the size 7 and put them on, right? And try them on knowing that the first size 7 didn't fit you. You're going to go out and grab your size. Whatever your size is. It's just an example. You know what I mean? Go out and grab your size and stop looking. Stop trying to go backwards. Because if you end up, like, letting this affect you, if you think that you want or you need someone new because you feel lonely and you're about to sacrifice and sabotage what's meant for you, like what's actually meant for you, I'm telling you, go listen to the Saggy reading. It really sounds familiar. All right, my loves. Thank you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. We will talk soon. If you subscribe during this reading, welcome to the fam bam. Bye.